All right, let's go through the game time decisions for November 21st, game week 10. All right, so the Pacers without Furphy, Jackson, Cam Jones, Neesmith, and Obi Toppin again. Looking at projected minutes, nothing real unexpected here. Jay Huff been out producing Isaiah Jackson the last couple games. Jay Huff, with all these guys out, has a big increase in usage, up to 22%. I would say you can use him here. He's still a low L10. Benedict Mathurin, really the guy I'm targeting here. With all these guys off the floor, he's a 30% usage guy. Right now, we've got him at a 25 L10 and a 30 floor, so that's a definite play. Cleveland's got Jared Allen questionable tonight. That's the interesting one. Garland's still questionable. Jalen Tyson's missed the last 5 games with a concussion. Assuming it's just Merrill and Strus out, you get a little bump from DeAndre Hunter. Donovan Mitchell's been playing really well. This is his team. Mobley's L10 is going to be going down, but right now it's a little high for the way he's been playing lately. If Allen's out, of course, Mobley maybe gets a few more rebounds, puts up a bigger stat line. We'll have to watch that as the day goes on. And I'd say it's promising that both Garland and Tyson are upgraded to questionable. Garland's been dealing with this nagging toe injury, but seems like he's getting closer. Tyson with a concussion. We'll see if he's able to get back on the floor tonight. Allen's dealing with a finger injury. Not sure of severity. We'll see if he's at shoot around today. Michael Porter's been basically playing point forward and distributing a lot, as well as scoring. Playing really well, 34 minutes. I think he's definitely a target. Claxton's played well this year. And with those 3 guys off the floor, it's Michael Porter and everybody else for the Nets. Boston only without Tatum tonight. No other injuries. That's how they looked. It's been Jaylen Brown, who takes over when Tatum is off. 36% usage. 41 out of 10, probably a little higher than you want for Jaylen Brown, but with a 36% usage, the ceiling is definitely there. He's been consistently solid this year. Alex Sarr missed last game. Now Marvin Bagley doubtful tonight. If both of them are out, look for Tristan Vukcevic to put up a bunch of minutes. They don't really have a lot more in the front court once you get past those 2 guys. And Vukcevic at 17 right now. That's with Sarr getting 31. So I think you could see Vuk you could see him hit closer to high 20s. And at 0.8 per minute, not a great efficient scorer as far as Sorare goes, but an L10 of 5. And if he can get minutes in the high 20s, that's definitely in play. I'd say he's in play right now, even with just 17 minutes. So regardless of whether Sarr plays or not, you can use him as a low cap filler. If Sarr is ultimately ruled out, I think he becomes a really nice play. Colin Murray-Boyles is out. This lineup without Murray-Boyles, Ingram, Barnes, Barrett, all decent usage figures quickly over the league average 20. And they get Washington. Washington, the worst defense in the league by far. 43 Sorare points allowed, more than a league average team. And I put up a post about this morning, but it's not even close. Utah is the second worst team defensively, and Washington is 21 points worse than Utah. So we want to target all these guys on Toronto that we can. So let's look at the minute breakdown. Starters are obviously targets, all 5 of them. But even guys like Shed, Dick, Mamu, Walter, all in play tonight against the Wizards. Been getting blown out a lot. Raptors have been playing well. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the third quarter this game's out of reach and you see those Toronto bench guys get a lot of garbage minutes. Miami going to be without Hero, Jovic, Rozier, and Wiggins tonight. And Wiggins was kind of a surprising out from yesterday. In the minutes without these guys, Norman Powell taking over, 32% usage. I think Jaquez steps up with Wiggins out as well. So those 2 guys are probably my prime targets on this team. Bulls come back home. Jalen Smith probable. Trey Jones questionable. Kobe White questionable. So a lot up in the air here with the Bulls. Kobe White, this would just be a rest thing. They just had a day off after the Wednesday game. He's been playing well. 2 games. He's played well in both. They may hold him out just to do some more conditioning. They do have a back-to-back, so he'll probably play one of the 2. I'm not sure if it'll be this one or tomorrow. My guess is it's going to be tomorrow. Trey Jones dealing with an ankle injury. Do they need him back tonight? Giddey back to playing. I think if he does play, you're looking at around 20 minutes. Let's see what they got him at. 20 minutes. Now, if White is out and Jones plays, those minutes could go up a little bit, closer to 30. If White's out, I'd say Dosunmu goes up, and you may even see Javon Carter. New Orleans going to be without Matkovic, Murray, and Poole. Not a surprise. Zion is back. Surprising numbers here, 258 minutes without these three guys on the floor. Jeremiah Fears actually the highest usage on the team at 28%, followed by Murphy, Derek Queen, and Zion at 24. Really like what we're seeing from Derek Queen, really skilled rookie. It's a lousy Pelicans team, but it looks like they hit on Queen. And they get the Mavericks tonight. Mavericks aren't beating anybody right now. Davis, Irving, Nembhard all out. And with those guys out, it's D'Angelo Russell with a big usage number. Jaden Hardy probably doesn't play a whole lot, but if he gets in there, he will fire up some shots. Everything else pretty even. Jaden McDaniels missed last game for the Wolves. We'll see if he can make it back tonight. They are in Phoenix. He's got a sprained wrist, so maybe just a pain tolerance thing. It's his offhand. And with McDaniels off the floor last game, it was Jalen Clark getting the biggest minute increase. Mike Conley also a minute increase, and some more minutes for DiVincenzo and Edwards and Gobert. So they just kind of spread them around. Grayson Allen, Fleming, and Jalen Green all out for the Suns. And with those three out, you can look for Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks to carry the offense. Aaron Gordon's up to probable today. I expect him to go. Took a rest day last game. Without Brown and Strother, Jokic has been amazing. Jamal Murray with a 28% usage rate. So I think you're just looking to the stars again here for Denver. They're pretty healthy. Watson's been stepping up a little bit. Jabari Smith, Steven Adams, both questionable today. That's interesting. Adams being questionable may open up more minutes for Clint Capella. Adams hasn't missed a game this year, I don't believe. I take that back. He's missed one, and it was Capella's minutes going up substantially. Tari Eason is now out, so this could mean even more minutes for Capella. And if Smith also misses, they will need that size in the front court. And Capella is not what he was a couple years ago, but still capable of grabbing rebounds, throwing down a couple lobs. Expect Şengün and Durant to lead this team. And one interesting development since Tari Eason's gone down, they've been turning to a smaller lineup with Aaron Holiday, and they do need his outside shooting. 40% career three-point shooter. The only issue is they also have Reed Shepherd playing quite a bit, and I don't think they can put Holiday and Shepherd on the floor at the same time. Just two small guards. The rest of this team is enormous. So a lot up in the air with Houston, but I think Holiday is a safe play. He's a 7L10 right now. I think he's going to get 15 to 20 minutes, and he's like a 0.9 per minute guy normally, so that's a decent play at a 7 if you need a small cap. Drew Holiday, Shaedon Sharpe, both questionable today. Jeremy Grant up to probable with his illness. Robert Williams questionable. Sharpe and Holiday both dealing with calf injuries. So these are legitimate injuries. These aren't just rest days. And both those guys play over 30 minutes. So there will be some minutes to go around if they sit. Last game without Sharpe, Avdija was amazing. I wouldn't hesitate to play him again. Kamara's obviously going to play big minutes. Jeremy Grant has a bigger role with Holiday and Sharpe both out. You're going to see some Chris Murray minutes increase if one of those guys sits. I think you'll even see Caleb Love. But again, we don't know for sure. At this point, I think you have to assume they're going to miss and then hope for news. Butler and Draymond Green both probable. I think this was kind of a maintenance day last game when everybody sat out. I think you expect all of those guys to play. Steph's back. And Steph's been really up and down. Steph's my top play on the board for this coming game week. It is just a one-game week for the Warriors, this game against Portland. And Steph has been wildly inconsistent this year, which makes his floor really low and his ceiling really high, according to my model. But his highs have been great this year. And this is a home game. This is against Portland. I think this is a spot where he could shine. Golden State going to be without Kuminga and Melton again. And if we look at this, Curry, a 38% usage rate without those guys on the floor. I think you kind of have to play him even with the one game and just hope he comes through with a big one for you. OKC still without Aaron Wiggins. Been out for quite a while now. Jalen Williams still recovering. Kenrich Williams. A lot of Williams and Wiggins around here. And Topic still out with testicular cancer. So off the court, on the court, off the court, it's SGA, 35% usage. Chet and AJ Mitchell down at 24. I like all of them. Let's see how we're splitting the minutes up. Yeah, Mitchell's still up in that 28 range. L10's getting kind of high for him. Looks like a breakout player this year. And Utah, Flip is questionable. Niang's still out. So unlike Jaden McDaniels' wrist injury, Flips is on his shooting hand. It's been Markkanen and George leading this team offensively. If Flip can't play, it's only 15 minutes. We're dispersing here, but it'd probably be more Taylor Hendricks. Maybe a little more Kyle Anderson or Kevin Love. That's what I got for you today. Good luck heading into the weekend. So a lot of those big streaks come to an end, but some of you have started new ones already. You got a couple weeks left of this, and of course, as someone pointed out in the Discord this morning, next game week is just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because there are no games on Thanksgiving Day. So I don't think there's any reason to hold back your champ streaks or contender streaks anymore. There's only a couple weeks left of the Emirates Cup. Get those lineups in. Hopefully you can get on another little run. Nice to see a couple $1,000 winners this last week. Hopefully we get a couple more in the next couple days. All right, thanks for watching and good luck.